Welcome to Susie's Secret Recipes. My name is Susie Hyde, and I grew up on a farm in Washington, Oklahoma. My parents taught us kids, number one, the importance of having Jesus in our heart. Number two, how to keep things country simple and just enjoy the simple things in life. So I've had a wonderful childhood, and so I'm bringing all the things that I've learned there and brought it into my household. And I'm proud to say that my children, they enjoy the simple things in life, especially the girls. They love to can, preserve food. They enjoy doing things for their family and making things themselves. A lot of our household products I make, a lot of things that we use, personal things like soap and different things like that I make. And of course, I have my own canning line. I have 31 products in my canning line, and so I love to preserve food. And Mom and I, we do a lot of also pickling and fermenting, and so constantly busy. But I do enjoy the great outdoors too. I love horseback riding and fishing and gardening and just spending time outside, cooking out, Dutch oven cooking. I love going to chuck wagon gatherings and just having a good time, enjoying life. And so that's what my videos are about. And so I hope that you enjoy my channel, and I look forward to sharing with you some of the things that I enjoy. And so sit back and let's keep it country simple. So I'm fixing to head over to my mama's house. She's going to be making old-fashioned cream drop cookies, which is one of our favorites. It's like a cake cookie. And I can remember her making them as far back as I can remember. As kids, we always loved them. Now, she would make mine with no icing on it, because the icing to me is a little bit sweet, but most people love them. Most of the places that I worked wanted her to make them. And so I was always taking cookies to work with me. And at church functions, she would make them. And so come along with me, guys, and we'll get this show on the road.
Let's get started. I have a half a cup of shortening in my mixing bowl. I'm going to turn it on and let it start creaming. And to that, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of sugar. And when that is mixed kind of creamy like, I'm going to add 2 eggs, Susie's Farm Fresh eggs. Now then, I'm going to add a cup of cream, and you mix it all at once. You don't do this like a cake in portions. You just mix it all at one time. Get that well blended. And in this we have, I'll have to read you the ingredients, a teaspoon, well, there was a teaspoon of vanilla in the cream also I had put in it. In this we have a half a teaspoon of soda, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to mix that in with the flour. And I'll slow my mixer down a little, and you just add it all at one time. I'll just spoon it in, otherwise I'll be wearing the flour. It's a very simple recipe. You'll see later, after it's baked and cooled, we put icing on it, and since Easter's coming up, we're going to do it in pastel colors. I used to do this for my Sunday school class a lot, and then we would have an Easter egg hunt, and that I would take these cookies as my part of the dessert. scrape down the sides. I don't do that often. It pretty well blends in. It's kind of like, it's not a thick dough like regular sugar cookies or something. It's more like a cake batter. Don't want to waste any. This recipe comes from the days of being frugal. They were just fortunate to have eggs and cream. We've got parchment lined cookie sheets, and you just drop it rounded teaspoons full. And I'm always messy with it. You drop them about 2 inches apart. My intention was to make these kind of elongated like an egg, and then ice them.
And so my mama is making me a wreath so I can put on my door at church for my office. And so I wanted something that looks springy. And she always does a good job with crafts and cooking, baking, gardening, pretty much everything. She's a jack of all trades. And it turned out really pretty. So guys, if you enjoyed the video today, then please give me a thumbs up and then put it in the comments. And thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you haven't, then click the subscribe button below and then click the notification bell, and it will notify you when I'm going to be having another video. And so guys, I will see you on Monday at 10:37 a.m. for an episode of Monday Motivation. So happy Easter, and may God bless you, and happy trails.